And here at home, we're getting spoiled by some pretty mild temps here in January.
Yeah, other than that really December blast of that Siberian air that lasted 2 or 3 days, it's been quite mild.
And now it's like hold on to your hat sort of weather.
Yeah, that's kind of the trade-off. Is usually this time of the year, if you have a warm up, you're going to be a little windy, and we are windy like you mentioned. But look at the 24-hour temperature change, anywhere from 10 to 15 to nearly 24 degrees warmer here at lunchtime than yesterday. So those south winds and a little bit of sunshine. We had some clouds around here this morning, a couple sprinkles around, but a live look from our Lucky Star Skycam network here from American Fidelity. 60 degrees, traffic moving on. You can see the shadows. Yeah, Groundhog's Day here coming up, but seeing a shadow today with those south winds at around 20 miles an hour. Those winds have been gusting near 30 to 35, and that'll be the case here this afternoon. Area of low pressure. And here on radar, we did see some radar returns other than a couple sprinkles on a windshield. That's about it, and those are decreasing and moving off towards the east. But this area of low pressure is actually diving to the southeast, and it'll just be mainly a pressure gradient that'll provide us with a south wind here today and a north wind as more mountain snows across Colorado into the interior Rockies. It's been a good month of weather for them. South winds all across the board, all counties here across the state. As those south winds, 20 to 25, occasional gusts out of the south-southwest of 30. So here's our wind maker that'll be zipping off towards the east-southeast, and another storm system across the Pacific, and another couple out there across the Pacific as the west coast is just going to continue to get pounded over the next 10 to 14 days until we see a pattern change. And I do think we have a pattern change heading our way, but not towards the end of the month, as we might get a little bit more active, and eventually we're going to tap into that Arctic air that is off towards the north. But until then, the next 2 weeks looks very mild, and the first half pretty dry. This system dry, but it will be a wind maker. South winds become a north wind here tonight and tomorrow, as winds will be gusty, especially the first half of tomorrow. Here today, those south winds out of the south, 15 to 25, occasional gusts near 30, and then here towards midnight, north winds arrive with that cold front sweeping through and some cooler, drier air as wind gusts overnight will gust 15 to 25, occasional gusts near 30. And then during the daytime hours, we'll get that mixing of the air with the daytime heating and that sunshine. So wind gusts, especially late morning, early afternoon, approaching 30 to 35. But then as we head towards the afternoon, and especially towards the evening, I think by Saturday evening, those winds really start to relax. So if you have those Saturday evening plans, not quite as windy. Right now, we're at temperatures into the upper 50s to low 60s. This afternoon, we'll top out. I actually raised it a couple of degrees from what Lacey had this morning because of just the amount of sunshine. So we'll top out around 65, 67 here across the metro. Some upper 60s off towards the west. And again, south to southwest winds, 15 to 25 on average. Occasional wind gusts, especially here across the metro, up near 30. Couple sprinkles this afternoon out of those clouds. And then as we head towards the evening and overnight, as that weather system comes in from the south or from the northwest, a couple showers will likely develop here across eastern Oklahoma, maybe as far back as Henrietta, Shawnee area, and Stroud of a couple sprinkles, but that's about it. Now, here tonight, big focus is that cold front that's moving through, that colder, drier air. Temperatures low to mid 20s. We'll go around 30 to 32 here across the metro. Some 40s and 50s ahead of the front, as that cold front really doesn't arrive until sunrise tomorrow morning. High temperatures tomorrow. Look at all these 40s to 50s, but it will be a chilly 47 because of that gusty north wind at times, especially during the late afternoon or late morning into the early to mid-afternoon. That's when the winds will peak out, gusts 25 to 30. And then on Sunday, hello south winds, hello sunshine. Much better of the 2 days, as high temperatures will be upper 40s north to low to mid 50s elsewhere, above average, and unfortunately on the dry side with those upper 40s. As looking at the parade of storms that'll continue, here's one that goes here tonight, and another storm system on the dry side on Monday, but it'll affect the winds. South winds, north winds, south winds, north winds. South winds bringing a little bit more moisture Wednesday night and a Thursday. But again, model says best chance of precipitation north and east of Oklahoma Wednesday night into Thursday. We'll have to watch that closely. But the parade of storms continue, and we finally, by the mid month, maybe see enough of a pattern change by beyond the 15th. We'll see above average temperatures here. Look at this, 13th through the 19th, above average as the January thaw continues, but maybe a better chance of seeing precipitation here across the southern plains as we get down to that period. So that's something we can look forward to, is hopefully we can squeeze out some precipitation, because if not, we're drying out. The fire threat's going to be a bigger issue, especially on these windy and warmer days. We don't want to deal with that. Look at your 9-day forecast. Again, fairly dry, a little chilly tomorrow, warmer with less wind on Sunday, and then rest of next week we'll have that chance of maybe some showers Wednesday night into Thursday.
Very good. We know you'll be watching it for us. We're back after this.